Hey everyone. So I haven't written or wrote or done anything in a while. I've recorded videos. I haven't uploaded them. Actually, past week, I've been contacted 3 times by Maria. Well, today was weird because I actually called Emily. I was gonna tell her about some of my health stuff, and ironically enough, Maria picked up the phone. So we talked for a little bit. She started in with her arguing and stuff, but we were able to de-escalate it. I was able to calm her down, and I find, just whatever, I can't, I can't reason with her sometimes when she's in that mood, so I just let it go, because I can't control her thoughts or behaviors or her feelings towards what happened between us. And she's like, oh, you have to accept blame where blame is due. And yeah, I completely accept the fact that I wasn't a good girlfriend. I mean, yeah, I may have done everything in my power to, like, try to make her happy, but when it came down to it, I didn't. I wasn't the one that she wanted to be with. And she's like, she still denies ever abusing me. Like, she seriously, like, was hell bent on she treated me good and all this stuff, and she didn't. But you know what? She's never gonna accept her fault in any of it. So I just let it go and deal with the thoughts and the emotions the way they are and not deal with her drama. But I'm able to de-escalate her, and I'm able to not, like, explode on her, like, seriously explode and say, go fuck yourself. I'm actually able to, like, be mature about it and just let her do her thing. Um, After it de-escalated, we talked a bit about, like, what's going on with me and, with her and, half the stuff she's going through. She started her son in a school program, daycare thing, and, I'm glad he's in school. I mean, he needs that. He needs that stimulation, and that, encouragement. And he needs to be around other children. Unfortunately, that means he's going to get sick a lot more often, but not my concern anymore. You know, um, now that I've been away from him for, God, since April, um, her and him, they've been out of my life for a long time now. Months, actually, a couple months. And, it's only recently that she's contacted me a few times. And, she said the baby wanted to talk to me. And I was like, all right, yeah, I want to talk to the baby. He says, hi, Jojo. You make me pancakes? Okay, love you. Can I go to your house? And that's all he, like, says. And then he's, like, off playing. And I'm like, okay, love you too. Bye. I'll make you pancakes, buddy. But, hey, it is what it is, right? Yeah, I got a nice haircut. You like that, huh? Yeah, nice and butch. I have fully adapted my butch role. Even though you guys think I'm kitten on the inside, I'm not a kitten on the inside. Alright, only one person knows I'm a kitten on the inside. But she's sworn to secrecy. um, yeah, so, I mean, shit happens, right? Like, I got a shit ton of things wrong with me, health-wise. My sugar was in the high 400s today. So I was, like, really not doing good earlier. Like, seriously, like, I couldn't keep my eyes open. It just, like, hit me so hard. My heart. I'm back on heart meds. I'm back on cholesterol meds. I'm back on blood thinners. And, providing I keep up with those, hopefully I won't have another heart attack. Chemotherapy's been put off for another 6 months. Well, 5.5 months now. We're gonna reevaluate it, and I want to be retested. Like, if anything's growing back, then I'll agree to test or treat. But if nothing has grown back in the next 6 months, when they do the next colonoscopy, I'm not gonna have fucking chemotherapy. It's stage 1. Stage 1, you don't need treatment. Jesus Christ. Just because I've had cancer in other parts of my body doesn't mean it's in my ass. Come on. Really? You're a doctor. You should know this. You know? You've removed the polyps. You burned them all out. You said there was no lesions in the wall. So therefore, I shouldn't have to have chemotherapy, right? I mean, I've been doing the research on it. God knows I wasn't want to go in there like freaking, like here, here's my arm, just hook the IV up. No, no, no. I did the research on my own. And stage 1, which they said I was in, you know, they said that it was just polyps and they were irregularly shaped, so that's why they want to do it, just because I've had cancer in the past, so. But no, it doesn't make sense. And why should I throw toxins in my system if I don't need them in there? Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I have some stuff I'm dealing with in my breast too. Um, I got calcifications that they're watching for breast cancer, and calcifications eventually do turn into cancer. Which, I mean, it could be a positive thing. I've been wanting a double mastectomy for a long time, but I do want to keep my nipples, and yes, I just said nipples online out loud. Um, but I don't care. I don't want the boobs. I just kind of want, the other part. If that's even possible. Like, I wanted to get an A cup anyway, or none at all, because I want to transition, but I don't want a penis. I consider myself transgender, and I'm more like, not asexual, I'm like non-sexual. Like, I don't feel like a chick, and I don't feel like a man. Like, I'm somewhere in between, I don't want the bottom surgery, but I do want the top surgery. If that means women are not attracted to me anymore because I don't have breasts, then fuck them. I don't care. I hate my boobs. I don't want them. I feel very uncomfortable with them. I can't even jog. I went out and actually bought a fucking bra today, and I felt so dirty being in the girls department looking at bras. I mean, I settled on like a sports bra specifically for runners because I started jogging. I can only do it at a certain pace though because of my asthma and the blood clot in my lungs. I've been trying to like do everything in my power to reduce this whatever's going on with me, this anomaly. Um, so I don't need surgery in my lungs or anything like that. Um, the doctors did say I'm probably going to need a stint if medications don't work. And because I'm doing a lot of exercising, I'm doing dieting, but unfortunately my sugars have been crazy bad, like crazy bad. Lower fives, upper fours. I should actually be hospitalized for this, but I just keep trying to take my insulin. I was late taking it today, that's why I was so high. Yeah, it's bad this morning, but I sleep so early in the morning and I forget, even though I'm not working yet. But I have so many interviews lined up. Like, I seriously, like, my resume is out there, and it's all for stuff in my field, from everything from engineering to chemical engineering to, like, being a chemist again, being purification, manufacturing, anything, absolutely anything that has to do with science, I have applied for, and including stuff that's over my head, because I have had some supervisor roles, but they weren't, I don't know how you say, it wasn't noted in my pay scale. I just did all the work that the supervisors did, um, but yeah, I actually applied for a supervisor role, a senior scientist role at AbbVie. I was super excited about that. One of many favorites that I've applied to was Environmental Protection Agency. I had actually had an interview in Boston I was supposed to go to, but because I had medical stuff, I couldn't go to it. But I found out that part of it was like the Clean Water Act, and it was like raising donations and stuff. But the other day when I was at unemployment, I actually was on the JobQuest website, and I found that the EPA here in Worcester is actually looking for an analytical chemist. So I've applied for that. It's a level 3, which is more, I mean, it. I saw that the minimum role was an associate's and basic wet chemistry knowledge. I have, not only do I have like a bachelor's, I have extensive experience in water testing, soil testing, and chemical analysis. So, like, I'm very hopeful for that job because it starts very high pay scale. Like, I'll be making a lot of money. Like, let's just say it's over 100,000, you know? So that would be super exciting. I mean, I also have applied for jobs overseas. Again, I started up with that again. I got a dream, man. You know, like I feel like I'm just so stagnant. Like I was gonna go into nursing. I still want to be a nurse someday, but I think for now, I think I just want to stick as a scientist. You know, like maybe if I did get into nursing, it would be the chemical side of it and work in the research as a nurse that works in clinical research studies. So I could do something like that possibly, and it's only like 2 to 4 year course. But I don't know. Like I honestly just I have so many dreams, so many hopes, so many wishes for my own future that I'm striving to survive. I'm doing what I can to stick alive. Um, the only good things is that I have a lot of good friends and family and people that love me that stick by my decisions as crazy as they are and as often as I change my mind. I mean, Corinne's been great. She's been a real big inspiration in my life. She's helped me think. She's helped me really focus on what's important. And I told her about the jobs I was applying for. She's like, "What about your dreams of becoming a nurse?" I said, "I'm only 43. I have the rest of my life." I said, "Besides, I promised you another 40 years alive, right?" So I am bound and determined within the next 40 years to study nursing. It just may not be right away. Even if it's like one class a semester, whatever. But I was actually, ironically enough, I was accepted into the nursing program for the fall, but I can't afford it. I can't get financial aid, so yeah, I have to rethink that. That's why I need a job that'll pay for it. But it's all good. Um, Hopefully, I'll hear something about this engineering position I applied for the other day, and or the analytical chemist. I actually applied at UMass. They had several research positions open. So I mean, things are really cool. Like I redid my resume, and I'm gonna be volunteering at Seven Hills. Even though I didn't get hired there, I figured if I do some volunteer work, they'll see how good I am with the clients, and they'll be more apt to hire me. Because they've seen me as a monitor and communicating with them, but they've never seen me for a full day with the clients. And I think volunteering with them would be amazing. You know, I would gladly spend my day with some of those, clients, not be paid, and still be happy as a pig in shit. Pardon the expression. Anyway, have a great night, guys. I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing good. I'm still medically crazy. Like, there's still a lot wrong with me. Still not working, but I'm very hopeful I'll be hired, hopefully within the next 2 weeks. I still don't have a car, but hey, if anybody can help me out there, it'd be great. In August, when my brother moves down to North Carolina, I'll get my mom's car, Chevy Cavalier. It needs a lot of work. So if anybody knows any mechanics that are very inexpensive, like as inexpensive as you can get, that will work for a couple bucks above parts, send them my way. I'm willing to work things off too if they need work done on their house or whatever. Because I'm skilled in a lot of things, tooling, carpentry, masonry, you name it, I can do it. Um, but yeah. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Talk to you later. Be good to yourself.